Frontline Report channel. Please subscribe and like this video so you never miss an update on the stories shaping our world. Today we're diving deep into inside the latest Russia-Ukraine clash, strategy revealed. A critical look at how the conflict's newest phase is unfolding and what it means for global security, economics, and diplomacy. The exterior view of this clash begins with the broad landscape of Eastern Europe. Along hundreds of miles of front lines, towns and villages have become symbols of resilience and determination. Satellite images show shifting trenches, fresh fortifications, and an ever-evolving chessboard of tactical maneuvers. From the Black Sea coastline to the northern forests, every piece of terrain carries strategic weight. Highways that once carried trade now serve as lifelines for supplies and humanitarian aid. The visual reality is striking. A region marked by historic architecture and fertile fields now transformed into a living map of geopolitical tension. Moving inside, we find the interior mechanics of this conflict, the political decisions and intelligence operations that drive each move. Short meetings behind closed doors in Kiev and Moscow ripple outward across the globe. Advisors analyze satellite data, intercepted communications, and real-time battlefield reports. The interior is not only physical rooms, but also the networks of cyber activity, where digital defenses and countermeasures shape the flow of information. This inner dimension, though hidden, determines how strategies are tested and revised daily. Performance in this context means the efficiency and effectiveness of each side's operations. Both nations have adapted quickly, integrating new technologies, drones, precision artillery, and electronic warfare systems. Analysts note that supply chains have become more agile, with rapid repairs of damaged infrastructure and innovative use of locally produced equipment. International observers measure success not only in territory gained or lost, but in the ability to sustain complex operations over time, maintain troop morale, and keep critical resources flowing. Safety features may sound unusual when discussing conflict, yet they are essential. Humanitarian corridors, international monitoring, and civilian evacuation plans all function as safeguards to limit harm. Global organizations push for medical supply routes and temporary ceasefires to protect non-combatants. Digital safety is also paramount. Cybersecurity teams work to shield power grids and communications from attacks that could impact millions of ordinary citizens far from the front lines. These efforts illustrate that even amid conflict, mechanisms exist to reduce risks and protect lives. Unique selling points, in a geopolitical sense, refer to the elements that distinguish this confrontation from any other in modern times. One is the sheer scale of real-time global participation. From energy markets to food exports, nations on every continent feel the ripple effects. Another is the unprecedented transparency. Satellite images, independent journalists, and citizen videos provide a near-live feed of developments, allowing experts and the public to analyze strategies almost as quickly as they unfold. This openness changes how leaders communicate, how allies coordinate, and how history will remember the events. The concept of price here carries both literal and symbolic weight. Economically, the costs are staggering. Billions spent on defense, humanitarian aid, reconstruction efforts, and disrupted trade. Energy prices surge, inflationary pressures spread, and supply chains recalibrate. The human price is far greater: families displaced, communities fractured, futures altered. Diplomatically, the price is measured in trust and alliance dynamics. Neighboring states weigh the cost of involvement, balancing security concerns with economic interests and the pursuit of peace. As we reach a conclusion, the latest clash between Russia and Ukraine underscores that this conflict is not static. It is a living, shifting struggle where strategy matters as much as force. Observers stress that solutions will require more than military maneuvers. Diplomatic creativity, international cooperation, and long-term economic planning must converge if stability is to return. For viewers around the world, understanding these strategic layers is essential to grasping not only what is happening today, but also what could shape the next decade of global politics. The story is still unfolding. Every day brings new intelligence, new negotiations, and new challenges. Stay tuned to Frontline Report as we continue to track the evolving strategies and the human stories behind the headlines. Remember to like, subscribe, and share so that accurate, thoughtful analysis reaches as many people as possible.